Hey, good evening, everybody. It's your girl. It is K Rene. Is the K Rene Show live, and I am here with a special guest tonight. And listen, I'm just saying, you guys are in for a real big treat. I have been following this young lady, and I say young because I don't care how old she is. She could be my age or she could be a little older, but listen, she is a Virgo sis. I feel like we are connected. I feel like we are family. So I want everybody to please put your hands together for this awesome episode that we're about to have in this interview with Miss Godiva Empress. So let me welcome her all. You guys, hi.
Hello, you guys. Hey, Miss K Rene, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for coming and joining me on my K Rene Show live for my Friday night edition. How are you?
I am good. I'm in the process of relocating, so I have this whole hotel vibe.
Okay.
Job is going great, so hopefully my rental home will be home ready in a little bit. You know.
I got you. I got you. It's all good. Can you hear me pretty good?
I can. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can. Can you turn your volume up a little bit? Is that
okay?
I think
better?
Yep. That
Okay.
works. It's fine. Okay. It's all good.
Okay, good.
So welcome. So of course I know your name is Miss Monique.
Yes.
But you go by Godiva Empress.
I do.
Yes, yes. And I came across you because of the fact that the Virgo group.
Right.
And I saw some of the posts that you were putting in there. I was like, let me, I'm first of all, I'm everything, all day, every day.
Yes, ma'am.
Virgo, okay? And I was like, I gotta tap this. And I was just like, yes, the breakdown videos. I love how you put the Virgo with every other sign and the do's and the don'ts and why it's not going to work and why it could work. Yeah. But I was like, see, this is what we need. Somebody is doing the footwork for us. And especially for the fact that it all makes sense. It makes sense. It's facts. Mm-hmm. I live by it.
Right.
So I wanted to know, before I really dive so deep into everything of what you do, first and foremost, did you ever have a passion for astrology or just your sign when you were growing up?
Actually, I did not. I was raised in a very overly religious household. So zodiacs was a no.
Okay.
I knew of zodiacs by friends and everything like that, and I found it intriguing. So
okay.
Wait a minute. What's my birthday? Okay, what 9/18? I'm a Virgo. Okay, let's see what this is about. Let's see how accurate this is. So I was reading the descriptions, personality characteristics, and I'm like, this is me. Like, it might be coincidental. However, it fits me. So I took a liking to it, but I never really dived into it deep.
Okay.
Astrology was of the devil. Like my mom told me, it was a taboo. And then on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel. So when I started YouTube, I did different videos. I like motivation and everything. So I tapped into it and everybody loved it. So I was like, I love being a Virgo. You know, I don't mind talking about something I know about.
Okay.
So I went with it. And that's was what, and I love it. I didn't expect it to thrive like it did, but it's easy talking about who we are. Whether it be just who I am outside of the zodiac, and it just so happens to fit. I just put a title on it, and I'm a Virgo, and it rocks.
And I am so here for it. Understand? Because I'll be looking and I'll be waiting for your videos, and I'll be like, okay, what we doing today? Who we staying away from? And the funny thing for me, because I'm 9'7", and my mom, she's a Scorpio, and my mom, as a kid, I always noticed that she was always having stuff on that was representing like a scorpion, and so I asked, and I remember this. I was 5. And I was like, why you always rocking this Scorpio or scorpion? Right. And she's like, I'm a Scorpio. And so my head was like, muffin cap back, blown backwards. Like, what do you mean? You're my mom. Like, I don't see you as an animal. Like, what do you mean you're a Scorpio? Yeah. Like, what does that mean? She said, that's my sign. And I was like, so what's my sign? And she's like, you're a Virgo. And I was like, I got to get into this Virgo thing. Like, I don't know a lot and what I should be looking for at the age of 5.
Right.
But I was like, but okay, well, she's a Scorpio, Mama Virgo. She still ain't telling me much of what that is.
Right.
So as I got a little older, I started looking for astrology books.
Okay.
And I got really into it. And when I say got into it,
did you?
We got this. I was always wanting to know not just about my sign, but everybody else.
Wow.
I got the day you were born book.
Really?
I even had this astrology book.
Look at you.
And I was just like, ooh, so what about Taurus? So I was like, yeah, do we mesh well with them? Is this good? They're Earth. So I really, like you said, I love being a Virgo. And I love the characteristics about Virgo. So for you to put together a channel where you basically put it out there as far as everything of the characteristics of our sign, do you study so much more on a daily basis, or it's just basically, again, just dropping more jewels because we're like one of those people that's kind of hard to uncover and unwrap?
So you know what? I actually picked up a lot of knowledge from the Virgo groups. So I'm an observer. You know, we like to observe shit.
Of course.
Okay. So I'm looking at these responses and people that act like me. And I'm like, really? I relate to this shit. Like, that's me.
Right.
So I started reading comments in Virgo groups. I added, girl, I'm like in a 200 Zodiac groups and maybe 50 Virgo groups.
Okay.
So I started looking at the similarities in these groups and everything. And I found it so, like, I got excited off of this because I can relate. I'm like, you guys are like me. So somebody else that has the same quirkiness or the feeling misunderstoodness as me. We are we not misunderstood?
We're the most misunderstood sign. And I think it's because people try to play us because we're so real.
Are we
and
not?
Then they're always like, you're mean. And it's like, no, I'm just very straightforward. I'm just telling you what it is. And I don't want to sugarcoat nothing because it's not my nature. But I gotta tell you what it is straight out. And then they're like, and you know what? Do you get this a lot? Y'all are crazy.
All the time.
Why are we crazy?
All the time.
We're not crazy.
I think we're just not the norm. Our mental is not the norm. I don't think people really, like, everybody says they love the truth, but they really
no, they don't. They don't want the truth. And they can't handle it. And then the thing about it is we're always trying to build up somebody when we see the goodness in them, their characteristics, and we want you to shine.
We do.
It's like, listen, I'm trying to help you. I can get you motivated. I know what needs to be done. If you let me assist and help and tell you where you need to tweak certain things, no, you want to have control. And it's like, well, it's not the fact of having control. I'm looking from the outside into your life and your situation. I already observed it. I see where you're going wrong, and I'm trying to stop you before you hit that brick wall. But if you want to hit the brick wall, go full speed into it.
Have at it. But we are helpers. We like to help people
naturally. We
do. And we don't mind giving advice, but if you don't, like I've said in one of my previous videos, if you don't take our advice after we tell you like twice, then that's on you, because we're not going to keep repeating and saying the same shit.
I cannot. The repeat.
Oh no.
And I think that stresses me more when I have to say it again. I just told you.
Okay.
So I'm saying it. So are you not listening? So now, of course, you can analyze the fact that so you're not listening, you're not paying attention.
Well,
and you think I'm gonna do this the third time? See, I live by the motto, third time's a charm. I'm done. I'm out.
Right.
I can't. I'm not gonna baby and walk and footstep you through this. If you can't, I can't either. That's how I feel.
Exactly.
Do people come to you for advice about, as if they want to get into a relationship with a Virgo and they want to know some key things that they should know before they entertain the relationship?
Not before. Well, yeah, sometimes they will before, but most of them are already in relationships and they want to know, so what, this is going on. What do you think? And, Virgos, we are the best for advice because there's straight no chaser.
Right.
No chaser.
Right.
if you come to us for advice, that means you want truth.
Yes.
Because people don't, they know us as being that one. So a lot of people don't ask us, like, what do you think, unless they really mean it.
Right.
So they will come and ask about relationship advice, and there's sugarcoating to a certain degree. It depends on who I'm talking to. So we can't be as blunt as we really are for real.
Right.
With everybody, but we can't give truth.
Yes.
We can be tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I know. And you know what I do? I find myself trying to save people's feelings sometimes because I know like the back of my tongue is like bleeding. That's how much I'm biting it. And I'm like, you really want me to go there? Because I can. And I be feeling like, see, if I let this go and I go in, we're not going to talk anymore.
Ever.
Because what I have pushed aside to save face for you, because I respect you enough to not give it to you like that. But now you're gonna unleash it. I'm gonna have to let it go, and then you are gonna really hate me after this.
Absolutely.
Yes. And it's like, but I am the best person to talk to and give advice. And I know that a lot of my friends, and I'm sure yours too, they always come to you for like, it's like we have different friends, of course, but we have that one little cluster of people that they only reach out because they need that advice. They need that listening ear. If we don't do nothing else, we are good at listening.
Girl, we are.
We
are more of a listener than we do more listening than talking.
Yes. And I have people in my life that dominate conversations. I'll give them a whole hour and a half and they just gone.
Yes, ma'am.
And they be like, you understand what I'm saying? I'm like, yep. Because 5 minutes ago, I could have told you, like, so why are you still in that?
Girl.
Why are you still doing that, though?
Say that.
You just pointed out your problem, and I'm telling you right now why this is not going to work. And you really want me to? Okay, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to give you a case scenario, and I'm going to tell you, now you put these pieces together. And I need you to come up with your solution. Now, if you don't want to take from what I just told you, I don't want to hear nothing else about it down the road because I already told you. Because again, we're looking at your situation from the outside in. You're missing things, and we're the one that's catching all the small details.
Very meticulous.
The red flags.
Yes, ma'am.
I told you no, and you still keep on pushing through. So I don't think you're going to need me at this point from this point on because you need to go find some dummy that's going to tell you the lie that you want to hear because I'm not going to lie to you.
At all.
It's not in my nature to do that.
And see, Virgos are very solution-based.
Yes.
We believe in solutions. You can tell us what you want to tell us. We'll give the advice. So what you're going to do now? Like what's going to be, how you're going to resolve this? So what's the plan?
Right.
We need to know that part. Right.
Exactly. I have a sidebar question. Is your favorite color blue?
Oh my God, it is.
Girl.
Is that your favorite color, K. Rene?
It sure is. All the time. And my hair is navy. As soon as I learned, I think my birthstone to know that it was sapphire, I just was like, oh, see, I was so meant to be a Virgo.
Yes. Yeah. We have the prettiest birthstone out of all of them to me.
Yeah, we do. And it comes in different shades of blue of sapphire.
Yes. Excuse the red tongue. I see you're drinking. So I had a little Rita myself.
Okay. That's great.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
You had a mindset. You got on black shirt.
Okay.
Me too.
Honey.
And I just be wanting to honestly know from other Virgos because I don't have any. I know of Virgos, but not to say like, oh, we're friends. But I be wanting to like, do they think like me? Like, you know, do we connect and do we vibe? And I really honestly think the way that the planetary system is set up and the way that zodiacs and astrology works, there is a general connection.
Yes.
From one Virgo to another. And I think we all tend to be on that same wavelength. But do you believe that there's a split between the signs? Like, do you think that August is different than September?
You know what? I have no idea about that. I didn't even know there was a Virgo beef. sort of kind of thing between August and September Virgos.
Yes.
Now, I always have felt, because we are September Virgos,
yes,
that we're a little bit more Virgo-ish, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like we're the real, I'm sorry. I feel like we're the real Virgos.
I do. I don't know. I don't even know if it's right or wrong, or if it's a real thing. I just said,
it's right.
You know, but as far as August versus, I didn't, until the Facebook groups, I didn't even realize that there are some that's, at the end of August, I guess. Do you know the start date? I don't even know the start date.
It's August 23rd.
Okay.
They start the 23rd.
But the Virgos, I know Kay Rene are September Virgos. I don't know personally any August Virgos. Do you? Mm-hmm. Do you think there's a difference? Are you seeing any?
I do. And I think because I know of one particular August Virgo, and I actually work with her when we were going to work. I'm not in my building. I've been home. It'll be a year next month that I've been working from home. She's more of a introvert. She's more reserved.
Oh,
she's not as outgoing. And I think with the August, because I still call them cuspy, because they're coming off of Leo, and Leo is their own energy. And September, once you hit that first through, and I say through to like almost like that 19th, that 20th, because we're going to cut off at the 23rd.
Right.
22nd is the last day. And then they start getting Libra tendencies.
Oh, God.
And the Libra tendencies, you can see more airish Virgos towards that end part, because they're about to spin off into the next sign.
Right.
So I see the difference. I really, really do. And I've always been that Virgo to be like, no, I'm a real Virgo. I'm 9/7. I'm right here. I'm that real first week. I'll be like, I don't know. August, they like Halloween players. I don't know. They a little weird, but
not Halloween.
Yeah, they are. They are, because they can spin it either way. From our characteristics of, I know how we are. Hard worker, determined, good listeners. They say we're introverts. I'm not an introvert.
That's the only part I disagree with. Yep.
Yes, exactly. Yep. I can chill at home if I need to and be on some chill, quiet type, but I'm a very go-getter type of person. My personality is out. It's very loud. It's live. I have energy for days, and that's what I feel as though, like, that's where I disagree with. I'm like, nah, I'm not that introvert. I think August really, I think they're more introvert. Yeah. Shyness. I don't think we're shy. I just think we don't open up to everybody right away. I think it takes us a minute to get to know people and then give them a little bit more, but we don't give them all of us at the beginning.
Oh, no, ma'am.
Even into relationships. And I think when people be trying to really make us push to get to another level, we not there at that level yet. You got to slow down. I don't like people that like to be rushy, because that's a flag for me to be like, why are you moving so quick? Why are you so fast? Like, slow your energy down. And if you can do that, my energy can actually match up with yours.
I agree, but I think sometimes, I don't even know if we're too slow. I don't necessarily feel like it's too slow, but I do know we do move at a turtle's pace. We do go kind of slow, but we're very cautious. And that's
why
we don't trust easy. Once you earn our trust, we're loyal forever. We're the most loyal sign.
Right.
But to get there, you're going to have to put in work now.
And not only that, I really feel like for me to know that I can give you 100% of my trust, that there's no semi-red flag that's still kind of raising up. Because if I ask the question, like, are you in this to ride out and be in this? If your answer ain't from jump, and you kind of like, well, like, we could possibly, no, it's no possible. It's are you here because I'm in this. And if you want me in this, I'm going to open up to the next lock in the box, and then we're going to get up to another level. But I'm going to reserve myself to do that if I know that you're not riding with me like that.
Thank you. Because we're literally like, it's, that 0 to 100. I just told somebody this the other day. Like, I can talk to you and I can feel a connection and it can be so strong, but I'm a reserve and I'm a hold off because I know if I switch that switch, it's going to be a totally different person. I'm all the way in. Are you ready for my all the way? I don't know that.
And that's another thing. The all the way in. Are you ready? So let's talk to these people now about telling them our all the way in. What does our all the way in look like?
Our all the way in is 100%. We're giving everything we have. We're giving all the emotions that we kind of keep reserved, which is a big deal for us. We give our time. We're caterers. So we're going to cater to, whatever you're needing, we're going to accommodate. That takes a lot of us when we know that we're okay being single. So if we're going to get in a relationship, you have to make sure that we're wanting you. And this is kind of not a privilege, but it sort of kind of is but we want to do it. But you have to take it just as seriously as we do, or it's going to be a problem. We don't want to be taken for granted ever.
No.
Because we know our worth. Virgos know that they are the shit, though. They know that we give a lot. We love very hard. So when we say we're in, we're down for the cause. Like what you're needing, we got you. We're going to support you in your dreams, your endeavors. Emotionally, we'll give you that. We're
the biggest cheerleader you got.
Girl, we are.
We nurture so much because we want you to know that that's how much we are here for you and we believe in you. And we want to have your back. And that's some ride or die right there.
Okay.
Especially for the fact that I'm opening myself up that I don't normally do just for anybody. And just even to the extent where, of course, they like to label us as, oh, they're the beautiful ones. They have the characteristics, their features. You can always tell they're very distinctive. And it is, we are cute as shit. Like we are. We really are. And people attract, of course, to that. And then once they start hearing us talk and they're like, oh, you got like a whole game plan.
Exactly.
You got goals. You got some dreams for real. Oh, you're actually making stuff happen and work. Oh, okay. You're like really there. It's like, yes, but you got to match that energy because I can't let you be lazy to the extent where you think I'm going to keep dragging you along like a chain and a leash. Like, come on, you said you're ready to walk. Why are you stuck in the mud? What are you doing? Come on, we got the pace.
Right. And I think Virgos feel the way they say your expectations. That's our expectations.
Yes,
are not really high. They're where we're at or higher. And because we go so hard, they seem high. But Virgos want you to match where they are or be higher. We're cool with that. And even if you are a little bit lower, whatever, that's no big deal. But you have to have dreams and goals. We have to know. If you don't have a plan, let me tell you something, huh? It will not work. We will try, but if what I've learned, because I messed up plenty of times. Even the ex of a husband of mine, it was just trying to save people. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm not doing that. Either you can be on my level or a little bit lower, but have goals and I can help you. But you can't be way down here talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda, or talking about, I don't really know what I want to do. I kind of thought, no, you can't do that with a Virgo.
I can't flow like that. We've got to have a plan.
Okay.
And I think that's another thing where I guess people don't appreciate the fact that we want to have a plan, but we're plan-oriented people. We have all the steps. We know where to go. We know what's first, second, and 10. And you can't jump from 1 to 9 and then 10 because I can tell you didn't miss everything in between. This is why, and I'm gonna be the one to tell you, see, this is why it didn't work. You know why? Because you skipped number 2.
Well, yeah.
3, you didn't really look at the way you were supposed to look at it. Okay, and then you jumped to 9. Yeah, that's why we went through that now. Failing, not working, not happening. And then you want to get angry with us because of the fact that Because I'm telling you, like, should have followed the plan. I was trying to tell you, like, you know, but now I'm crazy because I'm telling you what you messed up and what you didn't do.
Well,
and the thing is, I think a lot of people attract to us and want to really, even though when they mess up, they want to come back.
Yes, ma'am.
They know what they had. And when we don't have any more chances and time to give you, there we go again, crazy. Then they try to find something like, well, you did no, but you know what? Even if I did X, Y, or 1, 2, I fixed it.
Right.
I know what happened. And I saw it and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and let me work on that. I'm gonna bring this back to the table and we're gonna be right. But I have experienced, and that's another thing. When we get into relationships, we don't tend to keep dating. I'm a person that looks for long-term committed relationships. Yeah. I'm not a casual dater. Are you a casual dater?
I have been, but it's really, well, let me be honest. Oh. I'm not a casual dater, but I don't know how to say. I'm adaptable to my lifestyle, I guess. Okay. So if I'm single, I'm not gonna just bounce from person to person, but I will try because I'm hopeful with someone. And if it doesn't work out in 6 months, okay, then I'm to myself, but then somebody else finds me. So it looks like a bopper. But now in my life, with my lifestyle now, it's just everything was shut off, blocked, and everything. I just had an epiphany and said, I want my right, my Mr. Right, my one, and I'm just chilling. Right. Whoever that person is, if they find me, they find me. If not, I'm still gonna be happy by myself. I've never been a problem. I've never had a problem with being by myself. Me neither. I've just always found, but I don't have a problem with being by myself.
And I don't either. I've been by myself. I've been single for like a long period of time. Okay. And I think the thing is, I want a relationship. I want steady. I want a partner that loves me, that is acceptable to all of this. Right. This energy isn't going anywhere. And also the fact that I have a child. And that's another situation that sometimes brings a little bit of a problem for me because my son is young. He's 5. And for people that have already had their children, raised them, they're all good to go. They're looking at me like, you are stuck for like, I don't know, 13, 14 more years. And then you can kind of start doing things. And it's like, that's not necessarily the case. I am flexible. I have a team behind me. If you want to go on a trip or something, that's not a problem. But because I'm a package deal, you have to accept the both of us. Yes. So within my lifestyle, it's a little harder because of the fact that there's a kid, which now can bring in their mind baby daddy drama. And I don't want to be a part of that. And it's like, nah, it ain't no drama. Everything's good. Everybody co-parents well. Everybody knows their place. Everybody is where they need to be. Okay. But what I have found to be very, very scary, Godiva, and I'm not even gonna lie, because I have been single for a long time and I'm okay with being single. I don't want to get comfortable here.
I agree.
That's what scares me, is to be comfortable right here.
I just said this. Yes, I agree.
And then not share time.
What's your reason for not wanting to be comfortable? I want to see if it's the same as mine.
I don't want to get to the point that as if I get older past this point, and then I'll be like, no, I really want to settle down. And then because the game is already hard as it is right now, it's going to get worse as I get older. And then I don't want to just pill and take anything and everybody or anybody because of the fact that I still want to have the characteristics of that relationship to work.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And that's why I don't want to get comfortable. And another thing is, if I continue to stay where I am, honey, I done already bought a clarinet. Okay. I bought a damn clarinet since the 4th grade. All right. But my boredom and my mind, because you know how we get all kind of like, ooh, let me scroll through here and see. And I'll be like, oh, that's blue. Oh, they're for sale. Those are real. I'm buying one. Okay, let me find out first before I purchase. Are there anywhere that I can learn how to do music and go on a clarinet class?
Yes,
oh, YouTube. Oh, yeah, send that blue clarinet to me. So I'll keep adding more stuff in for work to keep myself busy.
That's me.
And push the void of not having a relationship.
And I'm glad you said that, because that's the thing. We are hard workers. And sometimes if we're not in a relationship, we'll work so hard that it will have precedence, like I said, over some of our relationships.
Yes.
It will. And we can get very engulfed in our work endeavors and our goals, that if we don't already have that. That's why I told someone the other day, I was like, no matter of fact, it was today. I said, I'm single right now and it's okay, but I can't see me doing it for like 3-4 years. But my reason is because I'm going to get so strong with being by myself. I'm going to feel like, what do I need you for? Right. But I got here by myself.
Actually offer.
What I got here by myself. What do why do I need you right now? And I don't want to be that way, but I can see me being that way. I can see me. I'm already strong. What extra strength do I need? I don't need that much. Not that much, because that's going to cripple me. It's going to handicap me.
Yes. And they'll look at us like, she don't need nobody.
Exactly.
She's been doing it for years by herself. She don't need my income because she's been surviving. She's got her house, it's afloat. The kids are great. Everybody seems like they're not starving or wanting for nothing. So you be really trying to find like little chores, like, well, what can I have you do?
Okay.
You pick out the trash. Make sure you clean your stuff up. Like, do you have OCD? Because I do.
Oh, you do? I do too.
Yes. Yep. I got to clean every day. I clean thoroughly every week, every Friday. It's like one of those things that I feel like if I don't clean the house, I can't go out and have no kind of fun. So the house got to be clean before I leave out. And
like before going on vacation, I have to come back to a clean house.
Yes. Yes.
I cannot leave.
Okay. That's it. I don't want to mop floors and vacuum.
Okay.
Because I need a day to relax and just be like, all that's dirty clothes. And I'm going to start the washing machine. I'm going to do that. But I am going to relax because there's nothing else. I'm going to order something to eat so I don't got to worry about cooking.
Oh, yeah.
I need this day to unwind.
But that's how we think. That's why they say Virgos are the overthinkers of the overthinkers. And we're 10 steps ahead.
Yes.
So we're always futuristic thinking. And I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing. People say that's negative. It's not necessarily a bad thing to have a Virgo in your life, because we're going to make sure everything is in order and it's going to be ready for whatever we're about to do. If we're going on vacation, you better know the hotel is going to be nice, reserved.
I called.
Okay,
before we got there,
we done researched already. So you're good.
Yeah. Even out of state, going to like New Orleans. I went for my 40th birthday. I made sure that the hotel was cleared, 40? Like close to Bourbon Street. Huh?
You're my age?
I'll be 42 in September.
Oh, 40. Okay, I'm 40 over here. Okay.
Yes.
It's looking great. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Yeah, we don't age, Okay. That's why they like hating. Like, those damn Virgos, they're still looking good at their old age, like mid-age.
Flourishing and whatnot. Look at them.
Yes, I'm just saying, like, but we take care of ourselves. And that's another thing. We pride ourselves on our health, our skin.
Yes, ma'am.
Eating. Like, we're the one y'all want. We're the one y'all want. I'm just saying. If you can get past the fact that somebody will love you hard and in both ways and keep you centered and help you grow, that's all.
You're not lying, K. Rene. They need to know. That's why I'm saying we offer so much.
We do.
Like, they don't understand how much goes into just the Virgo, but this is by default. This is just how we are.
Right. It's natural.
Yes.
It's natural. And not only that, tell me, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna see if we on the same train. The worst sign you ever dated. Was it air or fire?
Worse. Oh my gosh. Fire.
Fire.
It's okay. So it's between. I'm gonna say Aries or Cancer, and we're compatible with Cancers.
But Cancer supposed to be our soulmates.
It just I think I just had an unevolved one.
Okay.
I still feel like it could work, but he was very hood. Number one. I mean, I didn't have two. And they're very the tempers. I can deal with the tempers.
Okay.
The Cancer.
Okay.
The over emotional, maybe I could deal with a little bit, but it wasn't expressive at the right times. It was always the anger emotion. Virgos, we don't do well with the yelling. I'm not receptive of you yelling at me. If you yell at me, I'm gonna shut down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. See, that's what I don't deal with well.
At all.
I don't like that.
What about your sign? What was the one that you were least compatible with?
I would honestly say, because I did well with a Cancer, but that was years ago.
Okay.
I would say the worst one I had was a Gemini.
Oh, I don't like them. I've never tried. I've never even tried.
They're 4 different people.
I
the twin has a twin. Yeah, I couldn't. I had to figure out who I was dealing with during the day and who was at night. And I had to figure out which one I actually vibed with more. And I didn't like the night one. The daytime one was okay. But when 6 o'clock, it was like, like Cinderella, like the pumpkin and the glass slipper, and then the rats come back, and then it's no more Coach. It's the pumpkin and smash down, and Cinderella back in her cleaning clothes. That's how it was at 6 o'clock. I was like, who are you?
Oh no.
Because the guy in the morning I was talking to, where'd he go? Is he still at work?
Yeah, where's he at?
Yeah, because that's 6 o'clock. I'm about to put hands on you. And that and I think, I remember one day I threw a whole frozen chuck roast at him.
Okay, a roast, you said.
A roast beef, yes, ma'am. I was like I thought it was somebody on a Major League Baseball just pitching. And it was funny because when he turned around, like, did you just throw this damn roast at me? Like, yes, I did.
I did.
Because I don't like this one. And I couldn't do it no more. But honestly, I find myself attractive to air signs.
Okay.
As opposed to fire and water.
Oh.
Water seems too clingy. Oh. Like Scorpios and Cancer, like they are emotional. Pisces, and Pisces are opposite sign.
Mm-hmm.
I get along well with them as friends. We can vibe, we can hang out, but it's too much of because of the fish.
Yeah.
One's upstream, one's downstream. And I'm like, I need y'all to come together because I don't know what the imagination world is like in your world, but I need you grounded. And you swimming away all different places. And I'm like, nah, we gonna hang out and be cool. That's what we can do. But I can't see it longevity. But air, they're my weakness.
Yeah, air. Let me think of it.
Libra. I have not, let's see, Gemini, and of course, Aquarians. And 3 of my good friends are Aquarius.
I make excellent friends with Aquarians. Now, not in relationships because they're emotionally distant.
Okay.
But as far as friends, like we're tight, great bonds. But you know what? I want to try a Taurus or a Capricorn.
Okay.
They say those are the ones they say I'm compatible with, and I haven't, that we're compatible with, but I haven't been with one. But I think a Taurus is going to be where it's at. I have never dated a Taurus or a Cap, but everybody else I haven't. It's an epic. You see, I'm single. Shit, it didn't work.
It didn't, right? See, that's what I'm saying.
It didn't work. So.
And they are our Earth partners, but Capricorn is kind of like a reflection to us.
Mm-hmm.
Because and this is deep. So I want to see if you can ride with me on this for a second, because I have been single.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of manifesting. I've been doing a lot of meditation. I'm a Buddhist. I chant.
Okay.
And I've been putting a lot of things like just within the realm of my life. And I've met or have a good friend that's a Capricorn. Don't live here, lives out of state.
Okay.
But what I did was I manifested and attracted me. Hard worker, several jobs, giving, sweet, kind, very attentive. And I took that as the universe telling me it's not your time yet. Mm-hmm. Until you can attract something different from you. This is good to have as a friend, because you aren't ready yet for that relationship until you bring in something different on your attraction that's opposite from what you are.
Good stuff, K. Rene. I like that.
Oh, thank you. And I was like, you know what? So I look at it like, I guess the universe is telling me, like, in due time, you'll get what you're looking for, or not looking for, but it will attract and it will come to you. So don't look for it. So take whatever friendships or, people, as far as, just for even light conversations or whatever, right, and just enjoy that and keep that, as just a new friend, right. Somebody you may actually be able to go and visit one day, and vice versa. At least you made some type of connection with somebody that that if you do go and chill and visit, you have a great friendship already established.
Exactly. Do you get along generally with other Virgos?
I do and I don't. Oh. It depends on, because we read people from jump.
We do.
We that's how in the cut we are, and they don't even know, because I can be in a tea party like, yes, that's everything is great. I'm still watching you though. Yeah, do one more thing, and I think I'm gonna cross you off my list.
Okay.
But I'll still keep the face, and it'll probably be our last time together, But at times I do have a vibe with two Virgos. I have in the past, which are a part of my ex, that's their world. Okay. But I'm still friends with them. Okay. And we're still cool. We don't hang out. I think that would be weird. But we still connect from social media and stuff like that. And when I was around, of course, in the relationship, it worked because we were always vibing and we had a good time. And they're September Virgos too.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So I think August kind of be a little tricky for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think August is the ones that I think my radar be up, and I be like, see, you not real Virgo. Right. See, that's why I don't know you.
They talk about people like that, K. Rene, who feels, that all Virgos are Virgos. And
They are, but it's something missing.
I feel the same way. I just do. I don't know. I just do.
Yeah, it's something missing, and I think I attract and I'm cool with Virgos that are like my energy.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? That's why I knew when I watched your videos on your channel, and I was like, nah, we can talk. I was like, she's with it.
Yeah.
He was like, and Taurus is just, just can't do that. I would like, mm-mm.
I know, girl, I went to your podcast the first. I was like, well, let me see, let me check Miss K. Rene out. And I was like, there's no way that she doesn't even have a huger following than what she has. You were the shit. You were the bomb.
Thank you.
Automatically, I loved your energy. And I was like, her speaking voice. Oh my God. My major was speech pathology, so I always pay attention to the way people talk. So that's what I got my degree in. So I was like, oh my gosh, her tone, everything is so on point. And the energy was so genuine, and you spoke truth. And I was like, oh, okay. I could chill with her. I could talk, I could chat with this one.
And that's why I say I'm the one that says all the shit that people are afraid to say, because I'm very raw and it's uncut and it's like, this is what I'm going to tell you. And this is stuff you be thinking about. You want to talk to somebody about it, but you don't know how to bring it up. So let me bring it up for you. Okay. And so on the low, you can take what I'm giving you, Jules, put it in your back pocket and now apply it to your life. So let me ask this question, because we got a full moon tomorrow. It's our full moon.
Whew.
Okay, which sparks creativity and grounded, because the most grounded earth sign is Virgo.
Yes.
We are very solid people. And I think because we mark and dot all our I's and cross all our T's, I know within the full moon that it is bringing creativity. I've been writing, I've been creating content, I've been really in my game.
Yes.
And I think for some people that gets affected by full moons, it can either make or break them. So with me, in the full moon, I got really excited because of the fact that I felt like things are about to change. I feel energy shifting. Ooh. And I feel like something's about to take off. And I don't know if it's just within where I am with my show. Maybe that relationship that I've been trying to manifest is going to come into fruition. But I've been feeling really, really good, like just because as it's approaching. How have you been feeling through it?
You know what? Now that you say that, I feel like I am on the brink of something great happening. It could be today, tomorrow, whatever. I didn't realize it was going to be, the full moon. I don't really know the details of zodiacs like that until you said that. And I was like, interesting. Now, I do have a couple things lined up for tomorrow as far as business goes and my YouTube channel and all that. So,
okay.
I'm posting content tomorrow. I actually decided before I even knew that, I was like, I'm going to go in. On Saturday, that's going to be my day. I'm going to go back to back. I'm going to post. So, I don't know. Maybe this will be my day of something just phenomenal happening. I'm actually, 2 days ago, I became real peaceful, real at peace. With how everything is. So I don't know if that was just like the pre-party before.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So I'm excited to see, how have you been feeling up until now?
Well, when the full moon usually approaches, you start to feel the changes 5 days before the full moon hits. So within this week, it's been a build up, and that's why. Because you know how we second guess things because we overthink things and then we overanalyze things. So sometimes I think we can be our worst enemy because we do so much to tear and chop down.
We do.
Yes. And what I've been noticing is, my hair looked like rag muffin strings. And I got it, evened up, chopped up today. I felt like a new attitude, a new person. I was just like I said, in my whole writing thing, I learned to blow 4 notes on the clarinet this week. Everything has been coming together. But you know what I wanted to know? Are you a numbers person? And when I say numbers, do you see a certain set of numbers all the time, and it just be like, you're not looking for it, it just pops up?
Wow. That is weird and ironic that you asked that. I actually am, and I don't think I ever paid it any attention until you said it. Very much so. Very much so. I'm going to tell you something that I notice all the time. If I look at the clock, normally I catch it on 9/18, my birthday. That is something I catch all the time. Don't even know if I'm intentionally doing that or what, but that's something. There are some numbers I will never forget. I still remember like my New York telephone from 17 years ago. I may not remember. So certain numbers I do, they're embedded. Or let me think, numbers, something else that's really, I do pay attention to numbers. Or I'll see a number over and over again. I'm like, am I supposed to play this number? Or I'll see the number, the same 3 numbers in different orders. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? What does this mean? I don't know, but I do pay attention to numbers. I do.
For me, which has been really odd, my son's time of when he was born has been popping up in my face a lot. 7:54. My birthday comes up at several times. It's either 7:09 or 9:07.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even like, again, like I don't stare at the clock waiting for it to like click over. But what I've been also noticing a pattern is people that I used to date, numbers popping up.
Yep.
All over the place. And because we have very good intuitions as Virgos, I think we naturally have a gift of knowing things and feeling energy. And I think that's just because we are the mothers of the zodiac. We're the virgins. We have the purity. Mm-hmm. So I think we get a little bit of special gifts, but I look at it like it's a message in some kind of way. Either something's going on wrong or somebody's going to make contact. Somebody's going to reach out. So for my son, I know he's well, he's healthy, mm-hmm. and he's, doing his thing. But of course, I know he is my energy because we're here together, right, and connected. So I've always looked at things to wonder what's the meaning behind it. And I look at them, and especially like angel numbers, I see those often too, which means a lot of 12 12s, 10 10s, 11 11s, has a lot to, of course, send messages as well.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to know, like, were you, like I said, into like that, just seeing the numbers and seeing things in the nature of that, of giving you a message? Because I'm one of those people, like, as soon as I see something, I'll be like, let me see. What the so
right.
You want me to, okay, I can do that. Thank you, Spirit and Universe and everybody of the Creator, to tell me what was going on.
But I just don't know what to do with the numbers.
I know. That's where we at the stuck point. So I think it's all, like I said, it's a message, but I think it's a thing of patience. And do you have patience?
You know we don't have patience. Now you know. Girl, now you know better. We
can't wait for nothing to save our life.
Girl, it is terrible. I don't even ask for patience anymore, because in order to get patience, you'll have to have your patience tested. So yes. I don't ask for it anymore because I fail. Miserably. I do. Mm-hmm. I don't have patience in relationships. I don't have patience for simple things. I just don't like waiting. Yeah. I just don't. Yeah. It depends on what it's for, I guess. But let me think. What don't you have patience for? I'm trying to think of some things. Yeah, I don't have patience for I don't have patience for people who can't grasp common sense. Oh God. I can't, because I really question, like, how do you not? Oh, God. If the light is red, you stop at the light. What do you mean? I'm not explaining this to you because I don't understand how you don't. What's going on? How you don't see that? Come on, like, and I be like, okay, let me try to. And I think that's the hardest thing for Virgos. We got everything else under the sun, but I think that patience card. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm learning patience because from the single point of being single for almost a year and some change, it's like I'm tested because I could be vulnerable, right? To anybody. Yeah. But my patience has been tested to wait out the right person. Right. And so I think I'm learning it for that aspect. But I still don't have patience for other things, which is the simple things in life that I think everybody should be like on point with. That is what is a pet peeve of mine. I can't teach and train and tell you what you should already know as you're being an adult. Ugh. Like what? Just thinking about that made my head hurt. Just thinking about that made my head hurt. Yes. Ooh, chat. It takes a lot. And yes. I'm lacking whatever that a lot is. Yes. I want to know, within your research and opinions, things of that nature, which I value,
What's the worst sign that we could date?
It would have to be a sign that I've never dated, because I've never, like you said, Gemini or Leos. I don't think we can do Leos. I've noticed, their behaviors and their personality characteristics, and just from observing, I could not even imagine trying to date a Leo. So I would think, and I've never dated them, I would say a Leo is probably going to be the worst.
They're needy.
Leo for attention, right?
If my dad's a Leo, my son's a Leo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they need too much. And what I need in relationships, I need you to have your own medium. I need you to have your own independence.
Oh my gosh.
I can't. I can't, baby. You too, and I got a baby. Okay. I can't rock you both.
No.
Like, what are you doing on your own projects?
Yeah, see.
And it makes my anxiety get really high and nervous. Like if it's constant, like texting or reaching out and what you doing. And you know what else I hate? What? I hate acronyms. I hate abbreviations. I hate stupid text messages. I hate when people call me on FaceTime and I don't be trying to do FaceTime. Why do you think I want to be on the video call?
I don't even like phone calls. Text me, please. Virgos be like, text me.
Yeah, text me, and if I shut it down with an emoji, that's the end of the conversation. Like, I'm done. Don't WYD me either to death. What you doing? I'm about to block you. That's what I'm doing. I'm just my finger right there. I'm right there. Like, but then there's me trying not to, because I feel so sorry for people at a point. Like, I'll be like, oh, don't be so mean. But I'll be like, but just stop.
That's me.
And then I'll be like, just stop it.
It's hard.
But then if I come off and tell you, this is how I operate, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, it's overbearing, it's too much, I like space. You can be upstairs doing your own thing, and I can be right here watching Pretty in Pink, cool and chilling. We don't need to talk right now. Let's make it fun later. Let's meet up later.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that. I am fine. And then I'm crazy. Why? Because there's a certain way I like to operate. I don't understand why that classifies me to be crazy.
We're very much labeled as the crazy sign. We definitely are. And I'm not gonna lie, I tell people I am crazy, but I'm normal kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. But as far as like the reason why we get called crazy is because, like I said, we're not normal. We're just not.
No,
their norm to us is weird. Like it doesn't even make sense to us. Mm-hmm. The others, like for other people, not all signs. But I'm just saying, we're so on point that things outside of us, it just doesn't make sense to us. So we look like the weirdos, or our responses look like crazy. They're over the top. They're doing too much. The expectations are too high. No, our expectations are actually where yours is probably supposed to be.
Exactly. You're the one lacking because you got lazy.
You're the one settling. We're not.
Because we believe in elevation. I don't like stagnant. I like us to keep progressing. Let's move forward.
I cannot.
Let's go up.
I can't stand it.
I can't either.
People get so complacent. Comfortability makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. I feel like you should evolve. You should be growing. Once you start growing, to me, you're about dead. Like, you always have to grow. You always have to learn. I'm never the one that's going to say I know it all. That's why I've researched everything. I try to learn something new. You're over there playing the clarinet, learning new notes and whatnot.
Right.
You know,
and they did that since I was 10. So 32 years later, you're going to go order a yes, I damn sure am. Yeah, because you know what? I believe in me. I can get these notes. I'm going to play something by next week. And I
know that's right.
Our drive is what be too much for people. I think we too much of a go-getter. And then if I start asking And I don't think it's an interrogation. I just want to know where you at a certain point. Like, you know, like where you see yourself moving within the next 2 years. Like, you think maybe you might want to get like a little hot dog cart or something, like start a little business, or, you know, like, nah, I'm just going to retire out right here. Like, oh, okay, you're going to do something after that because you're not old. You're pretty in a good, decent shape. Like, you can continue to keep pushing forward and do something else. Now, I've been working for... And another thing is that I think I get a little offended by is that we are great multitaskers.
Oh, we are.
You talking about a circus clown?
We are.
With the juggles?
They could never.
I got this.
They could
never put more on myself that I know that I can't handle. And then you don't have no time for me. What kind of time do you need to have? I am investing. I have feelings for you. Damn it, I love you. I am here. Girl. Sex is great. We go places. We got movie dates. We got dinner dates.
What else do you need?
Dates.
What else?
What else do you need from my time? This is where you need your own project. You got to create, and that's what I look for. You got to have something else going for yourself, because therefore you don't have to be trying to again cling to me. You know who I am. You know who I was before when you met me. That you was attracted to my drive. Now that you in it, it's too much drive.
Because the same thing you love about me can be the same thing that you hate
about me.
It's very true. Oh, she's such a go-getter. Oh my gosh, I love it. Blah, blah, blah. To you in a relationship, be like, well, what time you coming home? Well, I'm working overtime. Like working on content. You're
always working. Maybe you need to go back to work.
And that is so weird. That not weird, but that is such a good thing that you said that. Like, we do believe other people need to have hobbies like we do because we keep ourselves busy.
Right.
I don't even we can always find something to do. We're always going to find a new hobby. And for people who we don't like lazy. Virgos cannot stand lazy people because we feel like there's no excuse for you to really be like that.
Right. Especially when you're not impaired or in a position where you can't keep moving or doing something. I'm trying to, again, that's what pisses me off. I be trying to figure out and understand it. Like, well, both legs and hands, all that work. Why aren't you trying to, don't you have, I remember you had a dream about doing something. Why don't you start now pushing for that dream?
Try it a little bit. Try something in that area. Just a little bit, instead of complaining. About your job and what you're doing. Can you do something that you really like and see if that flourishes for you? Can you start doing something?
Wasting your time worried about my time that you think I don't have for you.
Exactly.
So if I sit and stop for a second and ask, well, what is you need? I don't need the attitude. What attitude? You just said I didn't have no time. I'm trying to find out what you need. What?
We're very logical. Virgos are so logical. It makes no sense. Like we are very black and white.
Yes.
Some people have to teach me, Monique, there is gray in areas. Okay.
Where?
Yeah, they say it's in there.
Cause I still be pushing the line like, nope, that's black.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
No, it's black. It's right there.
Because gray becomes excuses. Gray is you're giving me not even it's excuses, and it's just I don't know what else is in that gray. Gray is what I don't associate with because I feel like it's one way or the other. Either you're doing this or you're not. Well, I'm not doing this because
no, don't break from me. Don't do that.
If I had, I would do that, but I would do that, but this is how I am. Those buts, this gray, like take that shit out. Stop that.
Yes, please stop. Because it's excuses. I remember my internship supervisor used to try to get me to memorize this, and I couldn't. I still don't have it to the day. Excuses are the tools of incompetence, and something else after that. And I was like, yep, exactly. And all of these excuses to just basically just tell me I don't want to level up.
Okay, it's that simple.
then it gives me a decision. It gives me the right to make a decision. Like, you know what? When I talk about relationships, I'm talking about partnerships. I'm talking about this is togetherness.
Right.
And I'm trying to help you grow. Like, I want you to help me build and grow.
Exactly.
But what I can't do is I can't have you lack support for me. If you're not going to do but so much, then at least help me and build me from where I am and be a part of that process. And maybe if you do that, you might actually see, you know what, I just found me a little something out of this building process.
Exactly.
Now I can maybe wear this hat and be a part of this. And then now we got a whole brand together. Now you see all that? You see how the love works? But it's and I think a lot of people like to redirect it of the excuses. Why? Because of the simple fact we're the closest person for them to blame. We're the one that they want to give it to. You want to put the excuses and the attitude on us.
Yeah.
We're closest to it.
Absolutely. I agree.
And all because I asked the question.
I agree.
Yes. Yes. Take the butt out of, yes, I got somebody chatting over here. Sherry Wilson said, yes, trying to take the butt out of my vocabulary. Because I mean, and at this age, I don't have the patience for, we're not 20 no more.
No, we're not.
I mean,
we're not going back to that age.
We're not there. We have, again, grown, matured.
Right.
We have found things we really want to do, what we're looking forward to. We already know where we want to be.
Right.
And you don't have the time to figure that out. You should already had that together. And I just, again, those are the things I cannot compromise with.
No, those are definitely non-negotiables for me.
No, they're not negotiable at all. So I really, again, feel like at times I just be like, you know, as I look in the Virgo groups and they be like, y'all, we're not good for nobody. Like we don't like dating them. Because I notice how people be like, all right, y'all, Virgo and Leo. People like, no. Or, okay, Virgo and Pisces, run. You be like, okay, damn, we running out of signs. Virgo and Virgo, never.
Somebody did ask me that on the YouTube. They was like, so who are you compatible with? And it sounded kind of bad, but it is what it is. Like Virgo and Virgo is okay for me. That's a 50-50.
Really?
It is a 50-50 with me. I've dated maybe 3 Virgos. I'm on one now, but I don't know what to say about that. But Virgos, they're okay, but they're like, what sign? And I was like, they're saying the signs that I'm compatible with, I have not dated. So that's the Taurus. Have you dated a Taurus before? You said you have or you haven't?
No, I didn't. I've never dated a Taurus before. My rising sign is Taurus and my moon is in Aries.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I know I have a little fire from Aries, and I still have my compadre, the Taurus, the earth sign, is still in me too. So, you know, some people are Virgo within all placements.
That's me.
But I know that's you?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All placements.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, you are Virgo.
Virgo. That's why I'm like, some of y'all suspect. But yeah, I'm all the way through and through.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's tough. It's hard for me sometimes.
Is it?
For other people, for dating, especially in the dating scene, it's tough.
Yes, it is tough. You know, it's so tough because we give our all, we give our best, we give our realness, we give them everything that they really need to know and see. And I think we give enough to where it gives them comfort to know, like, this is how the vibe is. This is the personality. This is how they are. Okay. But what you're not going to do is, if we get into this relationship, you're not going to change or tweak any of those things out, because this is what you got. That's what it is. This is 24/7. This is what it is. I don't even. I'm telling you, when I had my son, when he was a baby, and I was talking to him, I was never like, "Get your butt to." I was like, "What you gonna eat?"
Okay, that was me.
I'm gonna talk to you like a human,
and did.
Okay, and that's why he talks the way he talks.
Articulate,
And he's fine.
Just articulate. Very.
Yes, he is. He'd be like, "That is so serious, Mom." I'm like, "See, you are my son."
What's your bond like? Because Virgos tend to be very close with their kids. As far as parenting, we're very tight with our children.
Yes, he already told me he's never leaving.
Okay.
And I was like, "See, we're going to talk about that again when you get a little older, because you should leave. When you're comfortable to the extent, I'm gonna make sure I mold you enough to be comfortable on your own to leave.
Exactly.
And you're gonna be just fine, because I'm gonna make sure you have the tools in this world." He vacuums.
Okay.
Yeah, he got little chores. He got a empty little trash can basket in the bathroom. Cleans up his toys. He make his bed up. It be our OCD gotta come back behind it.
It's the effort for me.
Yes, it is. It's all of it, especially that you want to help me.
Yeah.
And trying to do your thing and keep yourself in room situated and together. Right. So yeah, I love it. And so as he's doing that at this age, imagine once he gets to be a teenager, it's all routine. It's all like, oh, this is what I do. This is the chores. This is what I've been doing since I was 5. If not, my mom's going to have my whole life in her hands. And I'm just going to make sure she's always smiling. But I know the protection also, and I see it as he is a Leo. He's very protective.
Already you can see it.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he always keeps talking about, if somebody do something to my mom, I'm gonna punch him. I was like, well, we don't have to go there.
Yeah.
Mom can punch him.
I know that's right.
I got us. I can take care of us. But he'd be like, I guess, feeling like he's the little man. And it's nobody here. And I even asked him, and that's another thing, because his dad is soon to be, married.
Okay.
And I was talking to him because I know with the split of him going there and then, every other weekend he's here with me, the house looks different because there's nobody here. So he doesn't see no relationship as far as like, yo, you don't have a friend. And I asked him one day, I was like, what would you think if mommy get a friend? He's like, you don't need no friends.
Okay. Already he's saying these
things? Yes.
Lord.
Yes, Godiva. I was like,
jeez,
daddy has a friend. He's like, yeah, but that's daddy. So we're here and we don't need nobody here because I'm your friend. I was like, you're my son.
Oh, that's so sweet, though.
He was like, and I'm your friend. Now I'm telling you right now, and again, I will be punching people back. I'm like, wait a minute, calm down. Who's punching people?
Mommy got that part for now, son.
I do, and I'm just trying to figure out, why do you want to punch somebody so young? Like, do you see me punching anybody? I don't even have a punching bag. I'm just trying to figure out where's the fighting coming from, because he's a fire sign.
And see, my son is a Scorpio, and my daughter is a Capricorn. So he's 12. He'll be 13. I'll have a teenager. Thank you, Lord. But my daughter, we're very close knit.
Okay.
She's 21. So we just parted ways, where she's on her own. But like you said, we're going to take care of our kids till we're sure that, I instilled everything in you. You're going to be just fine. I'm not worried about her.
Right.
I didn't let her go out and say, oh, at 17, at 18, you have to go. That's not how I operate. You're going to go when you're ready. I'm not pushing you out the house.
Right.
Go. I know you have all the fundamentals, everything that you need to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And she still might, of course, she's still going to need mom. She's going to call me. And
of course.
Me,
yes.
I'm going to be there. But right. We're very close, very close. They're 8 years apart, but they were raised to be really close too. So,
okay. Me and my sister are 8 apart.
So that Scorpio and that Capricorn and the Virgo combination actually was a great trio.
That's good though, because you got 2 earth and 1 water.
Yep.
And we mesh well with water.
Yes, we do.
Like I said, Pisces, friends, best friends, family, all day. Great. My aunt Pisces, my cousins Pisces. I love them to death. I appreciate them. It's just, I know I can't do it relationship wise.
Yeah.
And I know for, like I said, for me, and that's another thing as I am older and I know I'm kind of set in my ways of what I am looking for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the teenage love years are gone.
Woo, yes.
Like I'm not in this age right here. Like I said, I need you to be independent to yourself. I need us to come in to the point where we need to meet for all of our adult fun, energy, time,
Right.
going out, all of that. But I still need you to have you going on.
Right.
And if you can do that, it would be the best match in the world for me. But what I am not doing, I am not dating any fire signs. I can't. They a little too hot for me. A little too hot. And they have an aggressive nature to them, and I like aggressive to an extent. Because I can, and not meaning like aggressive, like to the extent like of arguing and fighting and stuff like that,
Right,
but just the fact of their energy is just really like, whoa, and it's like, whoa.
I agree.
Like, calm down.
I agree.
You know, but other than that, I just know what I can and can't do anymore. And what I can vibe with and what I, again, will appreciate, and especially riding out the rest of whatever years I have left in my life. But that's another thing. Like, I don't want to feel like I want to push and rush something, but I do definitely want to be in something. Like, I want to be in a relationship. I don't want to put nobody second. I want to be first. I don't want, to be in a third party situations. That's not my cup of tea.
That's not where I'm at in life. Like, if I wanted that, maybe, but I don't want that. That's not where I'm at right now.
Exactly. I'm not there. I don't want that. I'm not going to be a part of that. And I don't want to have any bad juju coming off of me because of the fact that I'm partially ruining somebody else's life.
That's not a good feeling. Yeah.
It's not. It's not a good feeling.
That would not be. Yeah.
And it's one thing that I have learned as far as to try to not stress as much about the situation, because I know with us stressing, and we can take it down into another stupor and a level to where we can make ourselves sick.
Yeah. And again, that's not healthy. You don't.
It's not. It's not. But what I did want to say on the full moon tip, we got to be careful, because with Virgos, it affects our digestive system and our intestines with the full moon. Just be real careful of like what you eat, what you digest. I normally do a detox for the full moon, where it's just liquids for 24 hours.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and then after that, then you get back into light food, steamed vegetables, baked, maybe chicken, things of that nature, nothing heavy, nothing greasy. And then you regain back within the build your inner fruits up again.
Okay.
Yeah. So it actually, with the full moon, helps to kind of detox us and get rid of like toxins and things of that nature. And that's why people go on with the fluids and for 24 hours. So yeah, it helped me out the last time. I felt like I really wanted to chew off a toe. But because I was just like, can people please stop eating and stop showing dumb commercials? Because I'm about to order this triple Whopper thing, and I don't need that, and I don't even want all three of them patties. But could you please? Yeah, and we're supposed to honestly detach from like television, social media. It's just to kind of let our whole being re-energize through the moon itself. And just bring us back to that horizon to elevate us. So I'm looking forward to it. They call it the cold moon. I guess they're trying to say we're a little cold.
There goes that word again.
Yeah, we're just real. And that's what I wanted to have somebody tonight to just basically second in on what I know about me as far as Virgo traits. Yes, we are picky. Yes. We're meticulous. Yes. We're analytical. Yes. One thing I'm not, I am, and I think it's another thing. I don't look for what was the trait they said? We are Like we love luxuries or like.
Yeah, I'm sort of kind of like
Oh,
that.
really?
Materialistic a little bit, but not like materialistic for myself. Like I just like quality, and just some of the things that are associated with quality happens to be brands. But I can tone it up, turn it up. Like I can go to the thrift store and rack up. I can go to the mall and rack up. I just like quality. It just depends on what it is. If
Right.
it's name brand, then okay, I'm gonna get it. But if it's $5 name brand, I'm gonna get it. If it's $190 name brand, I'm gonna get it. So I think I get like I don't have to have brands.
Right.
But I like quality.
Yeah, I like quality. I will say this. I will treat myself to something. If I really want it, I'll get it. But I'm frugal. And I'm very like I'm a person that likes to save, like to bargain, not to be cheap, but to really like, do you need that? And you're like, no. But I want it though.
Right.
Like, and then I gotta tell myself, like, look, you ain't bought nothing for yourself. So go ahead and treat yourself. Like, I gotta have this inner conversation argument with me. Like, okay, just go ahead and spend it. Like, yeah, because you know how to budget. And then I'll be like, yeah, because I'm gonna actually make that back next Friday. Because when I get that, oh yeah, that's coming in. Oh yeah. Give me that.
Damn.
Yeah. No, yeah, actually go ahead and wrap it. Yeah, so I can unwrap it.
And I feel bad. I'll go on I'll feel like I deserve this and I'll go shopping, but then when I get back, I'll feel bad. Sometimes I'll be like, oh my gosh, I have to spend that money? Like yes. I'll rethink what I did and I'll be like, oh my God, I'll feel bad. I was teaching my daughter, she'll be like, you do this every time.
Right. But then you'd be like, well, it's already home, so
yep, exactly. I might as well
be okay.
Put the things on the hanger.
Yep. Let me talk myself off the ledge, and then you'd be like, "Yeah, girl," because you know you're gonna be cute in it anyway. Exactly. Like, you're right. I did, I should have got it. Okay, all right. So we be a little broke. Okay, that's fine. We'll get that back. But I know how that is. So yeah, it's good to hear that you got the same wavelength and think like me when you get into like certain stores. And another dangerous thing for me is don't have me scroll through sites.
Okay.
Especially if I got a little bit of money that I can spend for myself. Oh, that's a bad thing. That's so bad. And it's not even like I'm buying like clothes or something. It's just dumb shit. Like, ooh, they got that 3-tier candle thing. It's on. Oh, yeah. Put that in the cart. Oh, okay. So that. Oh, I see something with that. I can wear that. I know. Put that in the cart. Y'all giving out discounts? If I give you an email, we can get 2 more things. Okay.
But you know what the crazy thing is? I'm so scary to online shop. That was like I'm the last one to do this. I think I did Shein, which material of that it's okay. I did a video for it, but it was just it was okay. But I don't like to give my personal information now because I'm so private with stuff like that and scary. Like, oh my God, I don't need nobody stealing my information.
Right.
Hesitant about stuff.
And sometimes I like people to give me their insight, or like if they've been on a certain site and they know that it's trustworthy and they've been there several times.
Yeah.
I like to have the recommendation before I go all out and stuff because I need to research it too. I feel like, like Wish. I'd be like, I don't know. Y'all scare me. Now
they test our patience. They take too long. Take too long to come. I can't even mess with them.
Yeah. And now I'm on the email, the chat line, the phone to people like, no, I ordered, and I'm trying to talk to these people calmly because it ain't the customer service people. They ain't in the factory. But I'll be like, ma'am.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. If somebody don't knock on the door today with the package, I need you to cancel all of that out. Thanks. And I need you. No, I don't want to come. No, I don't want to come back. Okay. I don't want nothing.
And I have a big pet peeve of bad customer service.
Yeah, I do too.
Ooh.
Because my sarcasm. Are you sarcastic? Because I am. Yeah, that's on 1,000. It's natural for me. I'll be like, oh. You're playing my game.
I mean, no effort. You hear me? No effort. It's just gonna flow.
It's like normal conversation, and it's a little dark humor in there too.
Yeah.
Because they were like, "That's not funny." I'm like, "Yes, it is." Why you don't see it? You're missing the whole punchline in the video.
Okay,
you're crazy. There it is again.
We're a very unique sign. Virgo is a very unique, but to me, one of the best, if not, I'm gonna say it's the best sign of the zodiac.
It is the best sign of the zodiacs. It is. It is. To love us is to know us. And I think if you have enough patience to get to know us, you'll love us just as much, especially as deep as we are going to love you. Especially if you, again, and it don't take much. And another thing that I was going to mention also, just before we start wrapping it up and closing it, is that have you noticed out of all the people you've dated, they've never been like the best or the handsomest or the prettiest or like we look for stimulating conversations. You can have certain features that we're attracted to. And I think on a safe side, I don't want the prettiest, the baddest, because I know that's going to be a problem. That right there, that says whore to me. You too damn fine. And I don't want it. That stress.
I don't want it.
I don't want it either. Look at Beyonce and Jay-Z. They've been cameling him for years.
Oh man, have they not?
And I mean, dogged him down. But his talent, his business mindset, I know what she attracted to.
Oh,
I know what clicked her there. Besides the mouth.
Okay.
But besides that feature, because she already had it in her head. That's what crazy and got me looking for crazy right
okay.
now.
We're not okay. We know what it is. We are not.
We already know exactly. But look at their children, just as beautiful.
Beautiful. Yep.
They have the mindset of business, knowing how to work this, knowing how to get to that. No, they have all the tools they need because they got two very smart, intelligent people as parents.
Exactly.
And that right there is what I be trying to tell people. Like, even to if it's the ones that are so like, ooh, glittery and gold and everything, you're the one I tend to steer away from.
Yep.
Because you're gonna be my headache.
I'm not attracted to it.
I'm not. And I think, honestly, if we connect with people that's not as glitzy glamour or fine, we complement each other.
I agree.
And that makes a power couple. And that's what I'm looking for.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. I agree. I co-sign on that.
Yes. So I am so glad we had a chance to chop it up.
Me too. I enjoyed myself. We have to do it again.
We do. And the topic that I'm actually dropping for my episode tomorrow is about people who rush so fast into relationships after they separated legally or just got a divorce.
Okay.
To where it's not more so that you're really looking for a relationship, but more of a replacement.
Oh, that rebound stuff.
Yes, and that's the things again that I, was talking as far as to wanting to give some insight on watching the flags and trying to help some people try to steer themselves out of wanting to date so early and to get to know themselves again.
Right.
Live by yourself. Love yourself. See what it is you like and don't. Spend them holidays by yourself and see how that feels alone.
Right.
So to love yourself again. Because if you try to pull somebody in too quick, that ain't going to last either.
It's not.
Over before you know it, and it will have no chance at all to make it. So, yeah.
Very true.
But we do need to definitely do this again. So tell everybody how they can follow your page on YouTube, sweetie, so that they can get hip to more jewels that you drop for Virgo.
Sure. So my videos are basically most of them are about zodiacs. It is Godiva Empress, Godiva Empress, what you see on the screen if you can see it. All you have to do is view the video. If you like it, subscribe.
Yes.
Hit the subscribe button. If not, just comment and just give me some feedback.
Yes.
That's how we can connect that way.
I love it. I love it. I'm like, yeah, I need everybody to hear this. Y'all need to go ahead and hear this too. This is what it's like. I'm trying to give y'all some insight.
Girl,
so you don't have to hear from me.
Help them understand us just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And we can help y'all. If you get in there for a little bit, we can give you all the rest of it.
Right.
Yes. Because we pride ourselves on making sure we give you all the rest of it.
Okay.
And you're going to get all the rest of it.
You better believe it.
Well, Godiva, thank you again for coming on for my Rene show live exclusives. That's that wine. And yeah, we'll definitely chop it up again in the near future, honey. So thank you again.
Thank
and
you
much
for
success.
having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, you are very welcome. You are welcome here anytime. If you want to chit chat, drop in again. You home.
I will. I probably will. Let me see what Rene doing. I probably will, you know.
I would love it and I appreciate it. And I thank you. Much success to you and your channel. More content to come. And I'm looking forward to it.
Same to you.
All right. Have a good night.
All right. You too. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.